Good morning, students. Let us see the basic concepts of database management system. Now, data. So, we all know that data means raw fact and the processed data is the information. Now, what is database? A collection of related data is a database. For example, university database. So, the main purpose of this database is to keep track of the academic activities, and it is represented using ER diagram. Now, let us see what is database management system. It is a software designed to assist in maintaining and utilizing large collections of data, and the need for such systems as well as their use is growing rapidly. Now let us compare and contrast file systems and DBMS. What is the purpose of this DBMS? So let us consider a motivating scenario. A company has a large collection of data on employees, departments, products, sales and so on. We probably do not have 500 GB of main memory to hold all the data. Even if we have 500 GB of main memory on computer systems with 32-bit addressing, we cannot refer directly to more than 4 GB of data. We must protect the data from inconsistent changes made by different users accessing the data concurrently. We must ensure that data is restored to a consistent state if the system crashes while changes are being made. Now, let us compare and contrast OS file system storage based approach. So, if we have n number of files of record, we are supposed to store it. Now, there is possibility of data redundancy which leads to wastage of space. Maintaining consistency becomes difficult. Now, in the case of record structures, it is difficult to program it. So, it is very difficult to do structure modifications and it is hard to perform the various access process. Each different data access requests a query. So, we need a separate program to perform all these things and it is difficult to anticipate all such requests. Now, creating such a system requires a lot of effort. Managing concurrent access and failure recovery are difficult. So, we go for DBMS. So, the advantage of DBMS is data independence, efficient data access, data integrity and security, data administration, concurrent access and crash recovery, reduced application development time. We will see a basic data model. A data model is a collection of high-level data description constraints that hide many low-level storage details. A description of data in terms of a data model is called a schema. You have external schema, conceptual schema, physical schema and disk, and you are supposed to keep the level. External schema is the top level, physical is at the lower level, and in between is the conceptual schema. The conceptual schema, otherwise called as logical schema, describes the stored data in terms of data model of the DBMS. In a relational DBMS, the conceptual schema describes all relations that are stored in the database. Physical schema. The physical schema specifies additional storage details. Essentially, the physical schema summarizes how the relations described in the conceptual schema are actually stored on secondary storage devices such as disk and tapes. So, that's all about the basic concept of DBMS. Thank you, students.